Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, this is Dragunity's, this is XYZ version with Atum as pretty much the swarm card. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Key of the deck, Dragunity Phalanx. Starting from the graveyard, he needs to be in there. So you summon a winged beast and special summon him to the Eclipse Zone, and he can special summon himself from the Eclipse Zone to the field, and then you can sink.
Yeah, he's the tuner that pretty much this deck revolves around.
So you need 3.
Use, I'm pretty sure people know how to use Dragunities.
Dragunity Atlas. He's not very known, but he's actually needed in this deck. He can be normal summon and special summon a Dragunity from your hand, and he equips to the Eclipse Zone. And so
he's pretty much meant for the boss monster of the Dragunities in his deck. What's his name? The yellow one.
Mistletoe?
Yeah, Mistletoe.
Yep.
He's pretty much for him. Pretty much only.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Dragunity Dux. He's basically the boss.
He's the second most needed card to start doing your plays.
Yep, because he's a level 4, and also if you don't want to sink, he gets a power boost for each Dragunity on the field.
Okay.
But other than that, he's good for sinking with 6.
Yeah, he ends up being their 1900 beater.
Yep. Okay, next is Legionnaire. He's secondary to Dux. He can pop a card, basically, when he equips a Dragunity.
Make Catastor. He does some stuff.
Yep. He can
you need a
5.
Catastor still.
Yep. And that's him. Next is Dragunity Armor Mistletoe. He is the secondary boss monster of the deck. He wasn't very...
When Dux isn't working, you can use him.
Yep.
Or when they affect Veiler Dux, this is the guy you go to.
Yep, you just send Dux to the graveyard or any other Dragunity, and you can special summon him and get the same effect that...
As long as he special summons from your hand.
Yes.
He doesn't get his effect otherwise.
Yep. Next are the newly added cards that aren't Dragunities. Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite. Basically, he activates from the graveyard.
He makes it so you can do the real swarm with you get to reuse
Dragon Ravine.
Yeah, Dragon Ravine with him.
Yep.
He has some good possibilities, but you can only use his effect once.
Okay.
Per duel.
Next is Effect Veiler. Sometimes they're dead draw, sometimes they're needed. You know what Effect Veiler does? It just stops effects.
Yeah, on your opponent's turn.
Yep. Now, the real boss monster of the deck, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He works out pretty good. He comes out because of Atum. He comes out against by using Atum, and he doesn't even care that he has 0 attack points. Just put him in defense mode, and you can still activate his effect to get a dragon out your hand or graveyard.
That's exactly what he does. He's
He just can't get himself. Okay, now we're on to the spell cards. Monster Reborn staple, Dark Hole staple, Book of Moon staple, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, 3... Now, Dragon Ravine, a needed field card of the deck. Basically, you discard a card to search for a Dragunity monster from your deck that has to be level 4 or lower. So, basically, you can discard a Zephyros in your hand to send... to search for a Dragunity. 4 or lower. Or you can just send 1 Dragon-type monster from your deck to graveyard, usually Phalanx. If you don't have
the big play is to send Zephyros, then add like a Phalanx, and then put that back into your hand, and then put Phalanx, discard Phalanx, and then get Dux, and then you can go into a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yep. Because Dragon Ravine is needed in the deck, there's possibilities of not getting it. That's why 3 terraformings are needed to search for a field card, Dragon Ravine in this case. Next up is Card of Consonants. Run 2 of them. Discard a Dragon Tuner with 1,000 or less. Usually Phalanx is good with that, or you can just do Atlas too. And you draw 2 cards after that. Forbidden Lance. In case someone tries to Mirror Force, Book of Moon you can stop it. Your monsters aren't unaffected.
Yeah, you can lower your opponent's attack. You can get over big monsters with it. It's a lot of, there's a lot of good stuff about Forbidden Lance.
Yep, I might put a chalice in here, but I'm not sure yet. Next are the traps. The traps are the essential part of the deck. Solemn Judgment stops anything. Just wastes half your life points to do it. 2 Solemn Warnings. Stop special summonings of any kind.
Any summoning at all.
Staple Mirror Force.
Mm-hmm.
2 Compulsories.
That's annoying. That's really annoying.
Fiendish Chain.
And that can be just as annoying.
Yep.
Alright, the side deck real quick.
Okay, the extra deck.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant.
The extra deck is the fun part. Okay. As you know, the original Dragunities had one set play. You had Vajrana.
There's 2 Vajrana.
There's 2 Vajrana. 3.
3 Vajrana.
3 Vajranas. And then you would usually sync for Stardust.
Yeah.
But now, with the Atum Dragunity deck, you have more plays. Get a Vajrana, activate Zephyros, get another Vajrana out, and then overlay them for Atum.
And then you special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal out, and then you special summon this guy back out, and then you special summon him. It's crazy. You can do a whole bunch of crap.
And when you want to OTK, and don't think he's useless because he can't attack, because you can overlay for Gaia the Dragon Thunder Charger.
Yeah, and then we got Trident Dragon. Come on.
We got Trident Dragon.
So easy to make in this deck. Just ridiculous.
Just got to special summon a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And, Gaydurg, if you want to add a Wing Beast or Dragon in your to your hand, discard it, whatever.
Do you guys think he should put a Malefic Stardust in? Alright, come on.
Comment if you want. Barcha, just in case you have a Wing Beast and
you
a Dragon.
dropped a card on the ground.
Vortex of the Whirlwind, Blackwing Dragon.
Yeah, he needs that against my burn deck.
Yep. Dragunity Knight Trident, he helps with the extra deck if I have more cards. And Gaybug.
And who fell on the ground? Gaybug?
No. And Red Dragon Archfiend. Those rare times someone puts their monster in defense mode and you want to do damage.
Yep, that's the deck.
And
Tell
that
us
is
what
the
you think.
Dragunity Atum deck.